my name is Mary Schaefer-Treats, and I will be here interviewing Gilbert Reyna on best practice methods using video and web conferencing software. So let's get started. Here at the College of Pharmacy, you guys are doing a lot of innovative things with video and web conferencing software. I'm interested if you could please explain what an active learning lab is.
An active learning lab is something that we use so that we get the students engaged. It's a platform where we have multiple, it's basically a portal to the outside. When you're in the classroom, you're limited to what's in front of you. Your lecturer, the surroundings of a classroom, the students are focused in on the lecturer. In an active learning lab, we open up that portal and we provide them a avenue to research outside the walls of the institution. And it's virtually unlimited. We haven't really started implementing it yet because, like I said, it's brand new. We just finished construction on it, but I know that there are a lot of professors getting ready to incorporate that into their lecture, into their learning style classroom, and so there are opportunities for outside speakers, and we want to encourage students to really explore and find resources on their own, so that they don't just receive the information from the professor or learn it from the professor, so they actually get to practice, put it into practice, and may possibly, work with outside students or even patients.
Okay, could you explain maybe how they work? What if I'm a first-year student or something and I'm coming into one of these labs? Could you explain maybe all the different gadgets and gizmos?
And this lab is equipped with a lot of technology, and it was systematically, developed. We started from the ground up. We talked about, from the floor plans to the chairs to the monitors, the built-in audio-video capabilities. We went into specific detail for every part of this room, and we came up with a design plan that had the chairs. The chairs itself were individual chairs that sat in classroom style for standard lecture, and then they converted into table chairs where they could take notes on their laptop and so forth, and then they can also move around to where the active center or the active learning lab center is. So those chairs will move from one section of the room to the next to where they have access to the portal or the lab table. On that lab table, they have up to 8 students on one table, each with their own portal, internet connection. They have video monitoring, they have video monitors, cameras, and audio connections so that they can connect with whomever, however, and with whatever they need to do.
And so how does this college use their video conferencing to collaborate with their sister college back in College Station? How do they use it for the students and professors to talk? And
we stay connected. We have students in both College Station and here in Kingsville. We have to have an active, reliable presence in the classroom, both here and in College Station. So what we've done is we have designated lines that connect us every hour for each class, because we have students in both College Station and here. So there's a split classroom, and so we have monitors in College Station. We also have monitors here, and the professor can be at either location. And what we do is we have the lectures recorded. And so during the presentation, we have conferencing mode that we've set our podiums to. The professors present their content from either location. And while that's going on, it's all being recorded. All those sessions are recorded onto a server. And at the end of the day, we make it a point to make sure that those lectures are available to those students. Because as you know, in this particular environment, it's very dense material, and a lot of times you don't have students focused for whatever it is that they're doing, or for whatever reason. So we want to make sure that we provide those students the opportunity to recapture what they learn and review what they learned earlier in the day because they don't have much time to capture that material. So they rely on those videos quite a bit, and they go back to those videos in preparation for exams and so forth. So a lot of learning goes on.
So what are the reactions and the feelings that you get from students and professors, maybe the first time they use it and then as they go along and get more
The students,
used to it?
yeah, the students are very familiar with technology. They know more about technology than what we do in most cases. And so it's up to us to try to stay ahead of the game when it comes to using some of the technology, especially in our office. We become the trainers. We become the people that, the go-to people when it comes to any type of technology in the classroom. We use a lot of it. We have our podium technology, we have our conferencing systems, presentation software, and then of course we're trying to include other types of software and even hardware occasionally. Like for example, the Active Learning Lab, we still need to provide professors on training on how to use that lab to the benefit of the student. There's a lot of learning going on all the time, and so we end up doing several sessions with the professors so that they have the tools that they need in order to teach. But I think the biggest challenge for all of us here at this particular school is not only we have our theories and things that we use on a regular basis, and then but I think the toughest challenge for us is connectivism, and I think that's everywhere you go. The students are learning the material, they're getting it in their head, and they take the test and move on to the next subject, but are they really learning? Are they really connected to the material that they're learning? And that's our biggest challenge right now, trying to find ways where students can actively engage, actively learn, get their hands-on learning type environment. So we have our labs. We have our pharmaceutical labs, our compound lab, sterile labs that they actually get to hands-on experience, and they have the physical assessments, whether they get to actually treat patients or act as if they're treating patients. But there's still opportunities for more involvement and more engagement. So that's what we're working on, so that the students actually take this learning experience that they get from us and actually put it in practice in the field, and help improve what they're learning from us. So. We are really anxious to get that Active Learning Lab up and running, and we want to see professors get in there and get their hands dirty with that technology and start using it to their advantage. I know that Texas A&M Kingsville has also got a project in place, and they're proposing another lab similar to what we have in College Station, and so we've been working with them closely in recent weeks. And putting this project together. They're planning on constructing a lab right next door, so it'll be used by both A&M Kingsville and College of Pharmacy. So that's what the future holds for us. As far as other schools and universities outside higher ed, I think it's a long time coming before some of these schools get this far. Only because of the finances, the resources are not there. I don't think that they'll have anything such as opportunities such as we've got here. So we're very fortunate to be where we're at with the leading technology that we have. But that doesn't mean we can't change what's happening in the classroom. We certainly can do a lot more for the students in other universities and colleges, and even K through 12, by simply trying to implement some of the technology that's available out there, and learning some of these new strategies that we've been learning in our instructional time program, so that it's not just standard-based, box top lecture, So that's really what we're trying to get away from. We're trying to get students more engaged, perform well, learn the material and connect with the material so that they can improve themselves into being productive citizens.
Thank you. Isn't that what we're all trying to do?
That's it.
Thank you very much.